Oh, it's playing. All right, awesome. Again, we tried this before, and we had
no sound.
diffi- you know,
Just a little technical difficulty.
I'm going to say that somebody was in Florida, and maybe had a little too much fun, forgot what she had to do. I don't know.
Go to bed.
Anyway, we didn't have volume. So our topic was how to face your fears, and she did. So without further ado, how did you face your fear?
Okay, so first of all, Chad told me not to go to Florida. Begged me. Actually, he begged me not to go to Florida.
Begged her.
Did everything but get down on his hands and knees and begged me not to go to Florida.
I wanted to punch her in the face. She wouldn't go for that either.
And then I had several others ask me not to go to Florida because they did not want me running into my ex-boyfriend. But I wanted to go to Florida because I felt like I needed to face my fears and that I needed to handle this situation with my ex and get it taken care of. I knew that I was strong enough to do it, or I felt that I was strong enough to do it, and I really felt like I wanted to get it done. So I went there, and I went to my old house that I lived in, which was where I had him there as a roommate and my other two friends as a roommate. And I had a confrontation with him, and I did not respond to him, which is what he wanted.
Which is what I said.
Yes, it was.
I knew that he would try to do that. And I told you that.
Yes. But okay, when I did.
Just so that we know that Chad was playing.
Yes,
right.
Chad was correct.
Okay.
But when I did not respond to him.
That's the good thing.
That was the part that.
This is the part, yes.
Yes, that was the part that I stayed strong on. I did not respond to him. And that caused him not to respond back to me, of course. And that kept me strong, and it helped me to get through it, and it helped me to realize what kind of person he is, and it helped me to realize that I could let go and I could move on. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to let go, and I wanted to move on, and I wanted to move forward with my healing process, and that was my ultimate goal. I felt like I was cheating my son by going down there and taking time from my vacation with him to do this, but it was something I had to do, and it was something that I felt very strongly about, and I'm thankful that I did it because I did come back strong for it.
And also, I think your son also even talked to you about that too.
He did.
He respected you.
He did.
For doing that. So I hope you look at that too. That
I do.
He knew the same thing.
He was thankful for me doing it.
Yes. Yeah. So, it was. I know what you're saying. It feels like you're taken away from an experience, but how awesome is it that your son was backing you on that? I mean, that had to feel pretty good.
Yeah. And it was a tough experience. I'm not going to lie. It was a very tough experience, but I would not trade it for anything because it has made me stronger. And also I was able to spend some time with my friend, and she's seen the difference that my life has changed just in the 3 months that I've been here in Missouri. And I also, during the time that I was in Florida, I had done some reflection about some different things. And one of the things I've been dealing with is wanting to go back to Florida. And I realize now that that's not my home. My home's here.
Oh, no. A lot of your differences and why you wanted to stay here, I'm going to tell you, it was just because of me.
It is. It's Chad.
But all the teasing, just teasing. No, I think it's a lot just because two people that we've come together, and like I said, and I think we've helped a few people out there, and we hope to keep helping more.
That's our goal.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. whenever she went down there, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was nervous. I was like, you worry about people when if you to confront that person again, it takes so much. I mean, I can't just the thought of me confronting that person again makes my heart race now. I mean, so I can only imagine going down there where you have to spend a week, maybe even 2 to 3 days out of that week that you're going to be around that person, what that would do to a person, and to come back and do, and that it means a lot, and it's great. And that's the thing, is that you have to have that set goal already. And if you don't, even if you go back, I mean, I keep to always hate it, because I think if you slide back once, that's fine. But don't ever go always back.
Yeah.
Just keep going forward.
I agree.
You can fall back once.
Yeah.
Or slide back.
Right.
I'd rather call it just slide back. But go forward always.
Right.
Always try to go forward.
Yeah, I agree.
With everything that you do from that mistake or whatever, you got to get away.
Yeah.
And you have to keep going forward. Don't
Right.
ever put yourself backwards in that. And I think, man, that's the only way to be.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I don't see any other way other than just going forward, and also praying for those people.
Yeah.
I know it sounds.
There's so much healing process in that,
or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
It sounds like there's hypocrisy in that, but there's so much healing power in that. When you pray for that person that has hurt you, or that person that has done those bad things to you, there's so much healing power in that. And it sounds crazy, but there really is. And I've done it.
We're human beings.
We're human beings, but
we're
God uses
God.
that.
We're all a part of God. And
yeah.
There's nobody on this earth that can tell me that God cannot heal everybody.
Right.
And when I hear, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm just going to say
ahead.
it. When I hear that they're unhealable, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not looking to heal that person.
Right.
I'm looking to just try to give guidance or God's soul to that person. You know what I mean? I just don't want that person to die off. I just don't think it's right. And whatever that person did to me, what kind of pain did they have to go through to do that?
Right.
And yeah, I went through a lot of pain, and still we all are.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're not evil, but you have to like I said, let go,
forgive,
and pray. Pray for that person. Hope that they make it through the next. Hope that they see the guiding light. I guess.
I agree with you 100%. There's just so much healing power in that, and it sounds crazy, and you might be thinking, but they've hurt me, I want them to hurt, but when you want revenge on someone that's hurt you instead of asking forgiveness, and that revenge hurts you so much worse than asking forgiveness, because you are the one's going to be hurt by that, not them. They don't care. You're the one's going to be hurt by that. But when you ask for forgiveness and you start praying for them, there's just so much healing power in that.
I know since I started it helps me through a lot of things. And it was just kind of some weird things. And who knows what it is. But I think people just see a difference in me as a person. well, I feel free. I mean, I feel
Right.
better. I just feel like, you know, I don't have hate
Right.
anymore.
Right.
And I think that's the ultimate goal, and the whole thing is
Exactly.
not to feel hate
To have
in
that
your
freedom.
heart.
Yeah.
In your heart completely.
Yeah.
Just to feel satisfied with your life.
Yep.
And in control of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to move on with your life.
Yep.
And then after that, I mean, everything that happens makes you you're so much stronger.
Yeah.
And it just, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. You know, if it were up to me, I could be Donald Trump and say, get rid of them all, put them up in a bag and throw them out in the river. But I can't. But I would like to sometimes, but no. God don't want.
It's not our
Anybody
place, though. We
do
have.
that.
We're not
Sorry.
the judge. God's the judge, and
Right.
we can't
That's-
be the judge
That's the
because
point.
we are not judged that way, so we can't judge that way, and that's the whole thing. And I think we lose sight of that sometimes, and it's so important that we don't lose sight of that, and that's the most important thing.
Well, I agree 100%. 100%. So. Well, other than that, like I said, I think we're just, we come up with this site, what, 4 months ago?
Yeah, it was 4 months ago.
I think we started out on a platform of going from one thing. I think we're just going to always come out here and just start talking from the heart, actually.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I like doing it a lot better. And if you do, let us know, I guess. I think that's let you know where we're coming from, how it is, and I know everybody comes to act from the heart.
We just want it to be real. We don't want it to be like all the other videos out there. We want it to be real, and we want it to.
And not
we
that
want
the
to touch
other
people's.
videos are bad either.
No, I don't mean that
They're
at all.
all good.
But we want this to touch people's hearts because this is our life. This is not something out of a book. This is not something being taught from somebody. This is our true life stories that our life has happened. This is our life. And we want to share our life with you. And we want to share the experiences so that we can help someone get through their experience. And that's what we want to be able to share with you.
Like I said, we're still going through our
Healing
trials
process.
and tribulations.
Yeah.
Trials and tribulations right
Yeah.
now.
And we'll continue to go through them.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a path that doesn't stop.
Mrs. Badass, I'm sorry, this channel will have a few bad words, so but she took it on, and like I said, I hope you'll give her a lot of likes for that, because that's pretty awesome. It took a lot. It took a lot.
It was hard,
and
but I'm thankful
she
I did
proved
it.
me wrong, which I was happy about. One time in my life, anytime, ever in my life, I was happy to be proved wrong. So, good for her.
Thanks.
And so,
if you guys could like and share our videos so that they'll get out to other people. They're on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube page. You can like and share in both places. We would really appreciate it. That way they can get out for other people.
right. Yeah, look at you're looking the wrong way. Wait, oh, that is. Is it there? There we go. Hello.
All right.
We like to have fun too.
Yeah, we do a lot. Have a great night, guys.
See y'all.